Hey, hey.
Ah, hello, Maya.
Mayor? I like that. What's going on?
Maya, have you offered do people say the word alright?
My offer? I'm not sure what you mean by that. As for, all right. Yeah, people definitely say it. Sounds perfectly normal to me. What made you curious about that one?
What does alright using expresses in the conversation?
Hmm. That's a good question. All right. Can do a lot of work in conversation. It's super versatile. Sometimes it's just a simple acknowledgement like, okay, sounds good. Other times it can mean someone's hesitant or not fully agreeing, like if they say, all right, if you insist. Insist. It can even signal a shift in topic or indicate someone's ready to move on. It really depends on how it's said, right?
It is it a move positive, natural, or flexible in morning meaning?
Okay, that's Anne. Hold up. I'm not following what you're asking there. Could you say that another way? The move, positive, natural, or flexible and morning part lost me.
Do you know where the word alright come from?
What are you trying to figure out about all right?
Was it always written as one word?
Oh, gotcha. That's interesting. No, all right wasn't always one word. It actually started as all right back in the 1500s, so two separate words. Um, Over time, like a lot of phrases, people just started squishing them together and it became all right in the 19th century. Kind of a linguistic shortcut. People like making things easier when they talk, I guess.
How did all right turn info all right?
That's a smart question. All right started out as literally meaning completely correct, like fully in the right. Over time, though, it just softened to mean agreement or acceptance. So, all right, let's go doesn't mean you're totally correct about going. It just means you're agreeing to the plan. The meaning got flipped and diluted over the years. Cool how language changes, huh?
Where do languages simplify over time?
Where do languages change over time? It's a huge question. It's not like there's one simple answer. A lot of it comes from just people being lazy. Sounds harsh, but think about it. Sounds get shortened. Words blend together like, I don't know, becoming dunno. Then you have borrowing. Languages steal from each other. Algorithm used to be a math thing. Now everyone uses it. Culture plays a role. New inventions, new ideas need words. Even things like accents and regional differences break a language up. Plus, as time goes on, languages adapt to whoever is speaking it.
Can all right mean agreement without estimate?
I'm catching some garbled bits there. You said something about all right, an agreement without something involving a and team. That's a bit fuzzy. Are you asking if you can have agreement or permission even when you're not part of a group or team?
How is all right different from okay?
Good question. All right and okay are super similar but have different vibes. Okay feels more neutral, like a basic acknowledgement. All right has a bit more energy. It can feel more enthusiastic or like you're approving of something. Sometimes all right has a bit of resignation to it, like, all right, fine, I guess. It's a subtle. I didn't quite catch that clearly. What were you saying about love there?
Uh, can Tony completely change the meaning of all right?
Tony completely changed the meaning of all right. You mean like someone named Tony speaking all right in a way that
Can Tony?
changes what it
Can
means?
Tony?
Mm. I think I got that. Can't Tony completely change the meaning of all right? Are you asking if someone's tone of voice or the way someone named Tony speaks can change the meaning of all right? Like if Tony says it sarcastically or with strong emotion?
In what solution that all right sound annihilation?
I'm hearing some fragments there, but I think you're asking about how the way all right sounds can impact its meaning, like how tone changes things. Absolutely. All right can sound enthusiastic, resigned, sarcastic, or encouraging, depending on how you say it. The same words can mean totally different things with different delivery. What got you thinking about this?
Is all right considered formal or informal?
I'm getting some pretty garbled audio there. Something about whether all right works for men versus I think I think inferment. Is it something to do with whether it's used differently by genders or feels more masculine? What's that question about?
Where do people perfect short affirmation?
I think you're asking where people use short, direct phrases like, all right, a lot. Am I getting that right? In conversation,
Uh,
yeah. You hear it everywhere, like a verbal tick. It's super common in casual talk, especially when checking in with someone or wrapping up a conversation. The the aforementioned part is throwing me though. What were you trying to connect that to?
how is it all? How is all right? You difficult, differently. Acro ganget condition.
Okay, that's a bit fragmented, but I think you're asking how does all right work differently in English? Like, how does the way we use it compare to something else? I'm picking up some unclear bits there, but I think you're asking about nuance in how we actually say all right versus what it means on paper.
Can say
Oh,
all right and conditions quality.
can say all right in different conditions. Are you asking when and how people actually say all right? Like in what situations does it feel natural to use it versus when would it sound weird?
Where does starting no, where does saying all try to make people feel reassured?
That's really broken up. I'm only getting fragments. Something about where it starts, and I'll try to make people feel. Is this about how we learn phrases like right and when we start using them? I'm not sure I'm following exactly what you're asking.
uh, can this word can this word
Can this world
can this word
and this word?
can this word reduce uh, tensions or conflict?
Hmm. I'm really struggling to make sense of that. Can this word reduce tangents? I'm getting fragments and it's hard to understand what you're driving at here. Can you try saying that again?
Uh, What does what does frequent uh, use of alright say about a person?
What does frequent use of got it. You were asking what does frequently saying all right say about a person? That's interesting. It can suggest someone's pretty chill and easygoing. They're acknowledging things without getting overly formal or dramatic. They're probably pretty open to
Okay,
whatever's
okay,
happening.
okay,
Some people just naturally sprinkle it in a lot without even thinking about it. It's like their verbal punctuation mark. Okay,
okay, okay.
okay.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye.